Ryan from Two Fab here. It is a pleasure to meet you, Beth. Just reality TV queen. And I am so excited for Real World Homecoming Los Angeles. And welcome back to our reality, TV fandom.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited about watching the Real World Homecoming. I cannot wait.
And now for you, you had like a solid 13-year break from reality TV before doing, the Challenge All-Stars and then this season of the Real World. I guess, did you have different reasons for doing each one?
I mean, look, they're two totally different shows, right? Because they're getting back together with my roommates who I haven't seen in almost 30 years. I've always wanted that because I've always felt like we've had a lot of unfinished business, especially for me, because I didn't really get along with most of the people that I lived with. And now that I'm older, I feel like, going back and talking about things that we went through, and being able to approach them in a different way would be just an amazing thing. Amazing opportunity. So that's what I'm most excited about for doing the Real World Homecoming. Because we've lived life, we're grown, and I'm just really hoping that I can walk out with like loving everybody at the end.
I was going to say, were you kind of convinced you could get your roommates to maybe change their opinion of you? And do you feel you were at least somewhat successful in that goal?
I mean, look, I'm going to be me.
Yeah.
I'm going to show up as my authentic self and be me. I'm not going to try and persuade somebody to like me. Right.
No, as you shouldn't.
I do really, I think that if people took the time to get to know me, they'd really enjoy being around me. But, as I tell my kids, in the real world, not everybody's going to like you. Right? But
how old are your kids?
My kids are 10 and 12.
Okay. Have they seen the original seasons of the Real World yet with you? And what did they think about you going back?
I think my 12-year-old has seen a little bit of it.
Okay.
Not much. And they were excited. They were like, Mom, you have to go and do this. Please, you have to go and do it. So yeah, they were definitely excited about me going back and doing this. Yeah.
And was there anyone maybe you were most nervous to see or meet up with again that you did feel like you had that, especially for you, unresolved issues?
Yeah, look, I was really nervous about seeing Tammy.
Yeah.
For sure, I was nervous about seeing Tammy. I had my judgments about Tammy, and also David. Right, that was that relationship was, it was very explosive, to say the least.
To say the least.
And to be able to talk to him again, to kind of see where he is a gift. And I'm hoping that that we could come out on the other side, unicorns and rainbows. That's what I'm hoping.
Which of course never happens on the Real World. But
and then of course there's Glenn, who for whatever reason didn't like me. I'm a trigger for a lot of people. And I really want to know, what is it about me that people don't like, right? Because I'm not a perfect person. I want to learn and grow, right?
Yeah.
And if I didn't care, I wouldn't even bother asking or, be curious about it. Like, I really want to know, because I know that I'm not a perfect person.
Do you think you got some of that answer?
You'll have to wait and see.
Okay. And obviously, as you mentioned, anytime you talk about Real World Los Angeles, the incident between Tammy and David is kind of the thing everyone zones in on. The revival wastes no time getting right into it. It's the first footage you guys watched together as a cast. Just how did you think that conversation was going to go? Because you know it was going to be one of the first things that got brought up. I guess what were you expecting versus maybe how it played out?
I mean, honestly, I didn't think it was going to be the first thing that we saw.
Yeah.
I thought, you know, wow, this show is coming in hot right now. Just like,
Mhm.
you know, going right for, you know, the elephant in the room. Um, you know, how did I think it was going to go? I mean, I thought that it was going to, I felt like I felt like some people were holding back a lot.
Mm.
And then it started to make me feel uncomfortable because I was ready to have a real conversation. But I felt like some people were like, wanted to put another band-aid on it.
Mm.
Yeah.
I get that. I mean, especially first time back on TV for a lot of these
Yeah.
people and a lot of viewers, they want to come off a certain way and maybe not say the wrong thing.
Yeah, but I feel like, you know, we're here to talk about this, like really
Yeah.
talk about this. And so yeah, I kind of felt
And I
like,
mean, I won't give away, you know, everything. We will tease this, but obviously David does share his own point of view and kind of how he saw it very differently from everyone else. After that, were you able to kind of come around to at least see some of what his side of it was, or, you know, this change your perception of that incident particularly?
I mean, look, I try to understand David the best I can try and understand David.
Yeah.
It's just when you feel like you talk, I don't know. I mean, I just don't even know what to say about it because I don't know what I can say and not say right now about it.
Right.
So I don't want to say anything that I'm not allowed to say.
Yes.
But all I know is that I felt like I was trying to have a conversation and to talk about things. And I felt Tammy was, you know, talking about, you know, was able to speak her truth. But I felt that
Yeah.
there were others in the room that just were just too worried about how they personally looked and how they were going to come off in a situation. And that to me was a disappointment. So.
And I mean, for you, just in general, how does it feel to be part of a season where there is such a explosive moment that everyone kind of does want to talk about, or is almost the defining moment of the season?
I mean, look, we were so young back then, and
Yeah.
we didn't know, you know, we were just learning about who we were and trying to learn about the situation that we were in being filmed. And you know, I mean, even at my age now, like whatever, I'm still learning how to evolve to be a better person
Yeah.
every day, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I mean, I love my roommates and I wish them all the best. And I have no ill will toward David or anybody else that I have lived with. We shared something, you know, this special experience together. And even if we haven't like fully resolved everything, I mean, I don't know if everybody's going to walk away feeling like, okay, like we could put a nice little bow on it and walk away. I'm
Yeah.
not sure that, you know, maybe that's going to happen. If it doesn't happen, I'm willing to come back and revisit. So.
And, you know, obviously we've seen all the promo pictures, the teasers. Dominic and Aaron don't return for this.
Yeah.
I know you're still close with Dominic. You kind of explained why he's not here, but have you talked to him after, you know, since filming and kind of filled him in? And does he have maybe regrets about not coming back, or is he firmly happy that he made the choice he did?
I mean, look, I think Dominic is happy to not be involved as much as I was like begging him, please, please, please. I mean, don't ever say never.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he was really happy with his decision to not be involved. So I'm really wondering what he's going to think about watching the show.
Right after seeing
he's watching everything. He's you know, he's seeing all these interviews. And yeah, I hope that maybe someday he reconsiders to come back. And maybe, you know, maybe he doesn't feel comfortable with like getting together with all of us, but maybe he would get together with a handful of us.
I was gonna say, do you think there is some sort of future appearance on, some other reunion with you particularly?
I mean, I don't know, maybe. I think that maybe if we just did, you know, a certain cast members and maybe he would do it. I don't know. I can't speak for him, but I think if if there were certain conditions, he would do it.
Yeah, with the right group. I was gonna say we were talking a little bit before starting, but some sort of ultimate real world, mashup season, I think would be awesome. Just how would you feel about doing something like that?
I think it would be really cool to like take cast members from different seasons and put them together in a house or maybe a vacation and send them out, because what people really may not know is that we are all friends. A
Yeah.
lot of us are friends from different seasons and we have histories living in our real world. Okay. So so there's a lot going on behind the scenes that people don't know. And even on the challenges, like people may not understand, like, gosh,
Yeah.
why does so and so like really not like so and so? Well, it's because of things that happen in our real lives that you might not get a glimpse of. So I think it would be really, really interesting to do something like that.
I would say, is there like one person you would love to kind of be thrown into a situation with that maybe you haven't had time to really have that one-on-one relationship with?
Oh gosh, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've got
Or I guess from a favorite, maybe if you have a favorite season yourself.
I mean, I'd love to be thrown into a house with Eric Nies. After all, he is the reason why I did the real world.
Ah,
Eric's a healer,
yep.
and I really think, maybe he could help heal me from some of my childhood wounds, or maybe, help me heal with some of my castmates.
Mm.
Um,
And kind of give him that chance that he didn't really have with New York to really get back in a house with a bunch of people too.
yeah, I would think that would be really cool. I mean, I have like some unfinished business with like Montana,
Mm,
that I think would be interesting. She and I
Montana. I
really
haven't
get along.
thought about Montana in forever. Just even these names, I'm like, oh
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
we kind of got a little scrappy. I mean, Sean and Rachel and I were pretty close friends back in the day.
Mm,
Um, and yeah, I mean, there's just there's so many great
right.
combinations that you could like put together, So
Yeah.
um
MTV, listen up. We'll put it out there.
yeah, it would be
That's what
really
we want. And lastly, I did just want to ask if you could think back to when the original season of the show aired, just after the episode started playing, what was the reaction like for you at that time? And are you kind of glad maybe there wasn't social media back then? Can you just imagine what that would have been like?
oh my gosh. I mean, I can't even imagine. I mean, back then, and I tell my daughter this, like, we didn't have social media and there weren't that many channels.
No.
So, being on MTV, like every kid wanted to be on MTV. I mean, it
I
was,
auditioned for the real world.
did you? Oh my
Yeah, of
gosh.
course.
Yeah. I mean, like, who didn't want to be on MTV and like going to spring break and like hanging
Hmm.
out at the MTV beach house? I mean, it was just the coolest thing, and still is. MTV is such a huge part of pop culture. Back then, there were not that many channels. So you're on MTV, it's like, oh my gosh. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, after the show, I mean, it was crazy. Like everywhere I went, like people knew who I was. And I don't know, like I was like interested, I was young, wild, and free, and I wanted to meet boys back then. But then it was like when the opportunity presented itself, it was like, ew, like I don't really want to date somebody who just likes me because I'm on TV. So
Mm.
I didn't really date that much because I was like really freaked out about it.
I actually did want to ask if you did ever run into maybe any celebrity fans, because I know Trishelle, Katie, they had like Leonardo DiCaprio, Vince Vaughn, like talking to them or going out on double dates with them. Was
Yeah.
that something that you ever experienced?
Yeah. I mean, definitely, but I don't know if I want to.
Keep it up here.
Yeah.
As long as you remember.
Yeah. No, I mean, I definitely had some interesting experiences in the celebrity world, but yeah.
Well, Beth, it has been a pleasure meeting you. We'll leave that tease out there. Maybe someday, a future season, we'll get that answer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't wait to see this whole season. I, have watched the premiere. I loved it. I can't wait to see, what happens next for you all.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool that you got to see it. I cannot wait to watch. Like, I don't even think I'm going to be able to sleep tonight. I cannot wait to watch it.
It's good. You will enjoy it, hopefully. And again, thank you so much.